Hey everyone, this is Robin Duncan, and I have an upcoming class called EFT with the Source Technique. And you might have heard about EFT before. It is emotional freedom techniques. It is where we use our fingertips to tap on different energy points on the body. This part is very simple, and you can learn this very quickly. But what I'd really like to share with you is the Source Technique. The Source Technique is a rapid technique to help you get to the root cause of a problem or a fear. I was sitting in a parking lot one day and I was a little frustrated with my credit card company, of all things, because they said they would take care of a payment I had made because I was going on a trip and I really needed access to my credit card. So I paid it off, assuming I would have access to that card. And all of a sudden, I was in another city without the access. So I had just gotten off the phone and I felt like I was treated as if I was scolded about the situation when actually they were the ones that said they would take care of this for me and I would have nothing to worry about. So this really frustrated me, and I found that I was way more frustrated than perhaps I should have been. And then I used my Source Technique to find out, why was I so frustrated with the credit card company? After just a few minutes of practicing my very quick technique, I realized that there was a time in the past with a person that was very important in my life where I felt as though they had betrayed me, where promises were made and then there was betrayal. And so when I talked to that credit card company, it was actually triggering those old thoughts about this old friend and that painful situation. So I realized quickly that I needed to forgive my friend. It wasn't about the credit card company. And this had happened years and years and years before. But it is amazing the answers we get when we learn how to access them. So I took a moment right there and I forgave my friend. And I actively chose to release that painful experience from my heart. And I chose to love them instead. And wouldn't you know that just a few moments later, I felt the guidance to call the credit card company again. And I even struggled with that thought. I thought, why should I call them again? I mean, I just got off the phone and I didn't like the experience then. Why would I call them back? But that guidance kept coming through. Call them again. Well, this time when I called the credit card company, I got this lovely person, this person that could not do enough to help me. And I explained my situation, that I was out of town and this payment was supposed to have been applied so that I could use this card while I was on my trip. And they said, oh, well, let me help you. You've been a customer with us for almost 20 years and we value that relationship. Let's do whatever we can do to make sure that you have what you need while you are traveling. It was like a completely different experience, a 180 from just a few moments before. Well, some people might say that's a coincidence. Well, then I have a lot of coincidences. It's not a coincidence. It is called a mindset shift. And that comes through the awareness of what we need to shift away from. And I'd love to teach that to you. It's very quick, something you can do in just a few minutes of time. You can do that with yourself. You can do that with your clients. And it is a lifelong, miraculous tool that you can keep with you at all times. So please join me with my EFT with the Source Technique training, and let's get to the root cause and find out what it is so we can get it out of the way. It's time to be free. Let's do it together.